Hey, good morning, More Medic One, and today we're going to talk about two-cycle carburetors and what is the first thing that you need to do before you tear into one of these, before you start ordering carburetor kits and giving customers quotes on carburetor repairs. You need to check your shafts. Watch here. Watch the butterfly and watch where the spring attaches. And this is the choke shaft. This choke shaft is wore completely out. Well, what's that mean, More Medic? Well, you can, if this surface area is worn out right here through this carburetor boss, or the casting of the carburetor where this shaft goes through, this is a potential vacuum leak right here if this is worn out enough. Let's flip this carburetor over and let's look at the throttle blade and the throttle shaft. You see all this movement back and forth here? This throttle shaft is worn out. Whenever these throttle shafts wear out on these, well, this happened to come off of a 4-mix backpack blower. I think it was a BR600, and this one just happens to have an issue with vibration. One of the fan blades was cracked or chipped, and the whole backpack blower was vibrating. All of this wear and all of this slop is due to vibration. But as we can tell, it is completely worn out. Let me show you where this carburetor needs to go. Now, this is a different carburetor. This is off of a 4-mix trimmer, and I already removed the throttle blade, but I just wanted to show you how it's not too bad. But underneath this Welch plug, whenever you pop it out of its bore and you remove the throttle shaft, we can see all of the chrome finish has left that brass shaft, and all of that chrome plating goes right down into the accelerator pump assembly, and we can take and invert this carburetor and dump that out. And there is your accelerator pump spring. And a lot of times this will get worn in the bore of the carburetor, and it will no longer give you that pump shot of fuel because it has no sealing surface around this O-ring anymore. So if you get a 4-mix trimmer or a blower, 4-mix blower that has it acts like it has a bog whenever you mash the throttle, well, it's because the accelerator pump is not functioning properly. You know, I'm not gonna lie, these little Zama C1Q carburetors that they do install on these 4-mix engines, they are quite cantankerous to make run right, and everything has to be married together. Everything has to be perfect or they just won't run right. I can't tell you how many of these I've had to replace, and it fixed my issue, but 9 times out of 10, you're just gonna have to replace the carburetor. The accelerator pumps are constantly going bad. The check valves inside these carburetors are getting eat up with the ethanol. It's just no good. But anyway, guys, hey, if you have any questions about these little old carburetors, I'll try to answer every one that I can. Y'all have a good rest of your day. More Medic One.